Good afternoon. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And today we got ourselves a special quality check with the Model Y. So without further ado, let's get right to it. All right. Look at this beautiful blue Model Y looking all polished up and tires looking nice, and you can tell that it's all ready for delivery. So let's take a look at this Model Y and let's do a quality check. And a quality check is basically looking at the current build, the most recent build of the Model Y, and we're gonna look at the exterior panels, and we're either gonna give it a pass or a fail. So let's continue on. Let's start off by looking at the left side, taking a look at the fender, making sure that the fender matches the hood and the hood matches the bumper, and that there's no paint discolorations, no defects that would cause us to reject this vehicle. But so far, I tell you, it's beautiful. And that's what we want to see. Look at those shiny wheels as the light hits it. It's looking good. So now, taking a look, the driver's side door, the gap is, I would say it is big here, and it continues to get thinner and thinner and thinner. But I would love it to see that it's just all thin. And I know Tesla can do it. I've seen it. So there's a look at the interior. Let's do the test with the handle to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Rub one finger from this door to this door to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Let's check the rear, and it is flush. Wow, look at this beautiful gap on the left side. Nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. Over here on the right side. So Tesla can build a good car if they want to. They can. I swear they can. Let's take a look at the right side. Beautiful. Now let's take a look here on the right side. The gaps. Nice and tight. Look at that gap. Nice and tight. Now let's check the rear door here. So this rear door does poke out a little bit, but that's minor. And this also has the paint protection film. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little protection film that's on this rocker panel right here to protect you from rock chips, because they figured that that's the most likely spot you're gonna get rock chips. But to be honest with you, the most likely spot you're gonna get rock chips is your front bumper. It's a rock chip and bug magnet. So this is flush and this is flush. But I would like to tell you that this is a pass. Come on, Tesla. Great job. Now let's take a look at another Model Y. Oh my God, look at this red Model Y. And it has the standard wheels. The red Model Y has to be my favorite color. The red with the white seats. But this has the black seats, but I love Tesla's red paint. I wish that they had this as a standard color. But let's continue on with the quality check, and let's move on. Let's check the front, check the fender, let's check the hood, and let's check the bumper. So far, so good. Car's looking beautiful. All polished up, all ready to go. So let's take a look at this driver's side door. The gap is good all the way down, nice and tight. And that's what we want to see. There's a look at the interior. Remember, After you've checked the exterior, make sure to check the interior. Check the seats, check the steering wheel, check the center console, check the software. Make sure that it's operational, it's moving fast, and that new AMD Ryzen chip is in there. Check the side doors. Check your glove box. Check your glass roof. Then, when you're done with the front of the car, move over to the rear of the car. Fold down the seats. Check under the seats. Check your side doors. Then after that, check your trunk and then your frunk. Make sure everything's in there. Well, we got ourselves a little bit of an issue. And that's this gap right here. Look at it. I love the color, but I don't love the gap. Come on, Tesla. We know we can do better. What's going on? Let's check the rear, left side. And let's check the right side. Now look at the right side. Look at the right side gap. It's like somebody knew what they were doing when they assembled the right side. But when they assembled the left side, somebody, were they drunk or what was going on? Like, come on, Tesla. We can do better. This door is poking out. Looking at the wheels. And some people may say, oh, I'm nitpicking and all manufacturers have gaps, and that's not true. You're not gonna find that on a Mercedes. You're not gonna find it on an Audi. You're not gonna find these gaps on a Jaguar, even a Toyota. These gaps shouldn't be the way that they are. And the reason why I want to put attention to these gaps is I want Tesla to grow to become a better company. I'm personally invested in Tesla. I've been invested in Tesla for many years now. And I want them to be able to produce the best cars on the market with the best quality. Right now, they lead in tech and efficiency, but quality, that's where they can improve on. So I'm going to fail this Model Y, and let's move on to our final Model Y for the evening. All right, so this is our final Model Y. It looks good, but I think a bird just landed and took a dump on this Model Y. They'll probably clean it up before you get it, so don't worry. They park these vehicles outside, so sometimes the bird flies over and everybody has to use the bathroom, so sometimes it's your car is the destination for their poop. Okay, looking at the left side, looking at the fender, looking at the hood, and then looking at the bumper. Beautiful, and that's what we want to see. So we do have a little bit of dirt here, but it can be cleaned off and buffed off. This has the upgraded rims. Personally, I wouldn't pay for these rims. I would get the standard rims, remove the hubcaps, and powder coat it, and it still looks good. And you probably would get better range than to have these wheels. These wheels are probably heavier. Driver's side door. The gap is nice and thin, and that's what we want to see. Let's take a look at the interior. Beautiful. Now let's do the test to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Door handles flush. Oh my God! The biggest gap of the century! What is this? Come on! Okay, this is anybody in there? Hello? Hello? Like, what kind of gap is that? Let's take a minute here and observe what Tesla has done wrong. If anybody gets a Model Y with a gap this size, and I hope it's visible on camera because look at it. It's disgusting. Like, what Come on. Now, okay, we're gonna compare this gap and we're gonna go over the right side. We're gonna take a look. So let's continue on. So far, so good. But you already know what I'm gonna do whenever it has a big gap like that. So we'll continue on with the quality checks, but we all know what it is. So with the right side, oh, look at that. Look how thin it is on the left. What is this? It's beautiful on the right side. On the left side, it looks like somebody like try to open it up with their bare hands or something. I don't even know. Like, oh man. Wow. What a shame. And this door pokes out a little bit. So this Y is definitely gonna make me cry because it's a fail. Come on, Tesla. We can do better. We can do better. How do you expect to produce 20 million vehicles per year by 2030 if you can't get your quality under control? So we must bound together as a Tesla community, and we must start either rejecting the vehicles, but then we might have to go to the back of the line and wait like 3 years because Tesla makes you wait so long for the car. But I don't know, man. Like, okay, this is what I want you guys to do. Complain, 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 so the next consumer can gain. I think when Tesla sees all these smiley faces on delivery day, they feel like, oh, they love the car. They don't care about the build quality. And I want to give you an honest review on these cars. I don't want to be biased and be like a Tesla fanboy and be like, oh, there's nothing wrong with this car. There is something wrong with this car, and it's the build quality. So please continue to complain, because more voices are better than one. So if they start hearing that, hey, they need to improve, and people are getting upset, then they might fix it. You know, I think what's happening is because Elon is working with this company and spending time with this company and then going to SpaceX, the boring company, he's dividing up his time with so many different projects in which he's not focusing on his baby, the company that made him the richest person in the world, and that was Tesla. So Elon, please focus on quality. We love the vehicle. We know that there's no other car company that can make a better quality, a better electric vehicle. Quality, yeah, they can do it, but a better electric vehicle as far as with the amount of technology and the amount of range and efficiency and speed and torque that Tesla has. You know what? I'm getting a little bit off topic. But anyways, that's all I gotta say. So thank you and have a nice day.
Hey, would you like to win a Tesla Model 3? All you have to do is like, share, comment, and subscribe. And one lucky subscriber will win a Tesla Model 3.